to just drill some more passing. Okay, so we were doing Toriendo, like a sequence out of a Toriendo pass the other day. All right, today we're gonna set up an X pass into some different things, right? So we're gonna work on moving after we get this X pass. We'll start just with the X pass and then we're gonna build on it the whole class. All right, so my entry, I can't just walk in here. That'll be the end of me. If he knows what he's doing, I'm toast, okay? I'm just giving him too many different entry points to start his guard, okay? So I need to get him into a position, into like what they call headquarters position to get him started. Hand on his hip, hand on his knee, make an angle, get in here, right? He's gonna hook my leg, right? He's gonna set up something. He's gonna start to get his knee shield in, all these different things. I'm gonna grab the collar, get my elbow in on the side next to my knee, okay? Keeps him from getting his leg in front of me, all right? Left hand on his outside of his knee, okay? I'm showing you the entry right now, but then when we start drilling, after you get some of these in, we're gonna do this a little quicker so you can get some more reps, okay? So I'm holding here, and I'll do this on both sides. I wanna work on squaring his knees up, okay? Right now he's going to one end, okay? So I'm gonna start to bring this knee up, big kick, move his leg, put my knee on his stomach, okay? Kept both grips till I get here, all right? And then we're in the same position we were the other night, okay? Keep that leg more 90 degrees. I can set it out here when I first do it, don't leave it here. Because if I want to spin or attack his arm, right, I'm gonna need to be able to move here. I don't want to have to cover, get that leg all the way to the other side. Does that make sense? Okay. So here, inside, grab his collar, elbow in, right? Outside of the knee, okay? All right, as I come up, he's locking up on that leg. Come up, big kick, punch, knee on his stomach, okay? Finish here. Everybody good? You need to see it again? All right. Hand on the hip, hand on the knee. Make an angle, enter, okay? If he's lazy, it allows me to get this knee down, right? Easy pass. He's not gonna do that. Here, collar in tight, grab his knee, okay? Square his legs up, and I'm gonna work on kicking that leg back real hard, okay? Big kick, here, hold the two. Making an X with my hands, okay? Bring that foot in just a little bit, finish here. All right, everybody good? All right, start that. 1, 2, 3. So based off of what we just did, right? So we make an angle. Here, I get in, elbow tight, collar, super tight with his reverse de la Hiva, right? I get the pants, I start to square up, and he really locks that leg up, right? I can't get it out, right? I'm gonna take this, turn my toes, turn this way, okay? I pinch that knee, I turn my toes, and I'm gonna slam this leg down to the floor as I go. I'm gonna basically windshield wipe myself into a side smash. So I'm gonna push down, here, sprawl, okay? So I have that grip on the outside. I have his collar, sprawl my hips, okay? Windshield wipe on his legs, turn. This way. So I have the grip, in the pants, sprawl, windshield wipe to cover his legs. Work to the back collar, come around the back, okay? Finish with that seatbelt, drop that back leg, okay? Right knee's gonna be in his hip, chest behind him, finish with my seatbelt. Any questions on that? That outside grip, I'm gonna turn it into the side smash. Hand on the hip. Side, he locks it up tight, gets my grip. The kick doesn't work. I'm gonna turn my toes, push this leg down. Here, okay, sprawl my hips. Okay, have his collar, it can be tight. Sprawl on him, windshield wipe, cover his leg. Reach to his collar, grab his knee. Finish at his back, okay? Everybody good? See it one more time? Yeah. All right. Inside of the hip, inside of the knee, walk out to the side. he's not just gonna let me just do what I want, okay? Here, in, tight, get my grip. The kick doesn't work, push. Here, heavy, collar, sprawl my hips, windshield wipe, and I cover his legs, okay? Circle, cover. Collar, pants, walk, 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 turn. Drop in behind, okay? You good? Seems like a lot, it's not that hard. All right, get your partners. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we worked that counter off of the X pass. We're gonna go back to the X pass now, but when we clear, instead of us spinning to the back, we're gonna take his arm, okay? So, here, right? So, in, drop, okay? I've got my grip, my head's tall, butt down, the kick, here, all right? Once I have this, I'm in this position, all right? What's he likely to do?
Turn in.
He's gonna go to push, right? Turn, hip escape, right? Instead of being here, like when he comes up to turn, go ahead. I circle, or I pummel. I rack his tricep, and I put my elbow in his ribs. Do not pull your arm, put your arm all the way through. He's gonna lock it down, he's gonna start to move me around, okay? I wanna put my hand through, cup his tricep, put my elbow on his ribs. That allows me to move him now, okay? Now, I'm gonna step over, put my Achilles right on the back of his neck, and I'm gonna turn on the ball of my left foot, okay? So I can use my hand if I need it, okay? I'm gonna step over, turn, all right? Attack the arm, okay? Here, right? Get my grip, come back up, big kick, turn, right? He goes, cut, step, turn, okay? Heel tight. You got tied up over there too.
I'm gonna loosen up.
Any questions on that? So same idea as attacking the back that we worked on the other night off the Toriendo, okay? Kick, here. I want to be in a position where I can freely move, okay? Whether it's pummel into the other side, right? Spin it to the back, okay? Any of these, we're just attacking the arm instead. So from here, he goes, come, step, I can post my hand if I need it, turn on the ball of my foot, pinch my knees tight, catch the wrist, okay? 2 hands on the wrist, over my instep, okay? Not right down the middle, okay? I have a lot of travel to take that wrist to the hand to the floor if I need to get the break, okay? I didn't even have to use my hips here. Does everybody understand? Anybody need to say it again?
So the foot that steps, are you pre-positioning your foot a lot higher up by his head?
No.
You're going to step over, or
No.
that
So
sit out foot goes where again?
when I'm here, I'm already in that 90-degree area.
Okay.
So all I have to do is get this around his head, okay? So I don't even need to use my hands. I just step, ball of my foot here, Achilles by his neck, okay? Here, turn, pinch my knees tight, finish, okay? Does that make sense? I want to be able to spin. What I do not want to do, and I see so many people do it, and this is why I say if you need to use your hand, okay? What we cannot do, because he's going to get out 100% almost every time, right? If I step over here and I go to turn and I put my leg down, my hip, he's already coming out. I'm not going to finish what I need to do, okay? I cannot end up laying on this leg. I need to rotate on the ball of my foot.
And could you do that in that spot the correct way?
Yes. So turn here. So here he goes, cup, turn right here. Spin on the ball of the foot. I'm going to use my hand. Notice how I didn't fall down. I'm still on my butt. Okay. Capture the wrist. Okay. See how I have all this travel and take the hand to the floor. I'm not pinning it just here. This works. Doesn't feel good for us guys, okay? Do it off the inside. I can lift my hips high to the ceiling and take the hand to the floor. It's gonna break, okay? Here.
Dave, can you talk about why you're using that wedge versus throwing your other leg over?
Yes. One, it's a very steep angle on the arm. It's not wrong to step it over. It's just more movement, more things that I have to do, more opportunity for him to react, okay? If I make that wedge, he's up this high off the mat. He's not flat, okay, when I get to that point, okay? So if I don't use the wedge and I step all the way over here, so look how flat he is to the mat. Look at him running man escape. Turn. Right? He's very flat versus here. I'm going to step, that foot's going to be underneath, my shin's going to be underneath his back. It's hard. I can get control of that wrist.
The wedge being the shin under the back.
Yeah, my foot is underneath his back.
Right.
So he's resting
Right.
on my shin. So it's elevating his shoulders, giving me more travel for his arm too. Okay, steeper angle on the arm bar. Does that make sense? All right, get your partners to finish out on that. 1, 2, 3.